Now, if you didn't see the first video in this series, I highly suggest you go watch it because it explains a little bit more of what's going on here. I'm playing Golden Gate Park, and this is actually one of my worst runs of Golden Gate, like, ever. This is going to be a video basically showcasing all of the shit that is not programmed correctly in this game and how bad I could possibly do if shit goes bad. So, yeah, this is not a good race, to say the least. This is a bad one. Also, I have to note, the game kind of fucked up, or like my camera kind of fucked up and like glitched out a little bit in this. There's going to be like a short time period where it doesn't record. I don't really know why it did that. It just flipped a dip. I think I may have been getting a call or something like that. But you also get a slight amount of time off for property damage. It's very, very slight though, so don't go out of your way to do it. It's really not worth it. Right here, I like how I epically go right in there. Look at that. Didn't even hit anything. Fucking paid that toll booth. Fast tracked your ass. God damn. And so hitting those car vaults like last second, doing this is also a car vault. I didn't get it off in time though, unfortunately. The cars will actually clip through the ground in this level, so it's kind of weird. And I think the first break is right here. Yeah, so unfortunately a slight bit there was removed. Again, sorry for the really bad camera angles. I'm driving with one hand. My friends are at work and stuff like that, so I didn't really have anybody to take the video. Got really lucky on those two flips. Sometimes if you hit a flip when you're jumping off of like a ledge, you can actually have the game not time your flip right and then you crash, which sucks. Somehow I flipped into midair there. Don't really know how that's possible. Yeah, and now here's the funny thing. When you go up here on this roof, okay, there's fucking cars driving on the roof. How do they even get up there? And you can't even flip off of most of them. You just fucking run into them and nothing happens. So, good coding there, I guess. I don't even know. Now, if you try and flip on a car when you're going downhill, nothing will happen, as shown right there. You will eat a bag of shit. However, if a car hits you from behind, like right here, you will still flip. So, very odd programming in that aspect. Still going here, just knock the ever-living fuck out of that car. Using my nitrous here. This race is basically done. Whatever. I had to kind of tilt the camera down there for an epic, view to hit the nitrous button, which I didn't even get. And yet, I still managed to get first, which is bizarre because usually the rubber banding on this game is really severe. Like, it's almost impossible to get first place unless you get knocked out of the park. And so even though I ate a big bag of shit, all the tricks I pulled off still get me a first place time. This would not be the most optimal time, obviously, and I broke 50 million, which you don't get anything for because nobody ever thinks that you will ever get anywhere close to that, so okay. Fast times, 1:56, and yeah.